Hello everyone. So today let us talk about Indieweb. And if you by any chance follow my content, my videos, I'm sure you know that I support Indieweb uh, philosophy or their ideas. Now, the main concept behind Indieweb is that try to have your own website where you can be in control. And if you want to get started, just go to indieweb.org and you can learn more about it. Now the good thing is that Indieweb is, if you are on the site, you don't really need to. So this is basically some guidelines, or they will talk about. I mean, the site talks about how you can uh, do things that will follow some guidelines and things like um, how to add content on the website of different types. For example, if you are adding an event, or if you are checking in somewhere, or if you are posting a note, or if you are writing a blog post. So they have a lot of guidelines for these things, and these guidelines, of course, you can implement yourself if you are a developer, or if you are using a standard CMS like WordPress or maybe Drupal. They also have a list of all the CMSs that support Indieweb. There is also one really good CMS called Known, which I tried, and I, I have been using it for a while. I mean, I stopped posting things on it, but it is actually quite good. It follows those principles, and this is of course the Known site. Now, the idea here is that you post everything on your website and then you share the link. So they call it as pose, post on your site and syndicate elsewhere. Today I actually wanted to talk about Indieweb Drupal module. If you are like me who loves Drupal, then you can actually implement Indieweb uh, guidelines on your website, on your Drupal website. So using this module in Indieweb, you can actually configure it. You can make sure that you are following their guidelines, and whenever you post something, you can also syndicate it to maybe GitHub, for example, or Twitter. So I don't really directly post anything on Twitter. Of course, I can go to Twitter and I can post, but things like posting small notes. So on my website, when I post something, and by the way, I do it for not just simple notes, I also do it for maybe videos that I'm posting on YouTube, but I of course have them here on the website. So the idea here is that whenever you want, you can syndicate your content to those sites. For example, if I show you my latest video that I posted, I believe this morning. So let us open this particular content. This is a video, but if you look here, you will find a link to Twitter. And if I go to Twitter, by the way, this will of course open the exact Twitter post where you will find the image itself, and people can like it, they can retweet it, and whenever there is an interaction, that interaction can also be transferred back to your website. For example, right now my friend Chinar has liked this tweet, and if I go back to my website, you can see here that Chinar liked this. And not only this, you can when people reply to your tweet, you can also convert that reply on your tweet as a comment on your Drupal website on the node. So there is an option here for most of my content to add comment, but not directly. You have to reply to the tweet where wherever applicable. Now the thing is that I can also reply to my own comment, and that reply will also become a reply to my tweet. To and that reply will be to the actual person. For example, if I open, let me just open one. I'll show you, of course, how it looks like. So let us see if I can find one one reply here. So for example, I did a repost, and Hemant, he used to work with me, he replied, and that reply will of course come back on my website, and and all the interaction is actually happening through this website, my Drupal website. Let me just try to find one more example for you. So I think this can be a good example. Yes, this is a good example. So I posted this on my website, of course. Someone replied, someone liked, and someone added a reply, and I also replied back that thanks for reaching out. Now the thing is that I didn't open Twitter at all. I did everything from my Drupal website, and on my Drupal website you will find the same trail or the same information, like the post itself, the comment, like this person added a comment that hi sir, I follow your videos, and then I replied. So as you can see, I am not leaving my Drupal website. I can do these things, and this also works for GitHub and a couple of other services using Bridgie. Bridgie is one service that I use, and this module is amazing. I have configured it, and by the way, I have also today actually wanted to do a bit, to do a bit of self promotion. I actually made a lot of videos on how to configure Indieweb module. So let me just try to find if I can show you the entire playlist. Let me just try to search on my own website Indieweb, and hopefully we should be able to find. I'm actually looking for the actual tag that I can click on to view all the content related to Indieweb. So this particular tag will show you all the posts. So I have made a lot of videos talking about it, and I have shown how to configure the Indieweb module. And by the way, there is also a mobile app called Monocle that will actually connect to your Drupal website or any Indieweb compatible website, and you can actually post on Twitter using your mobile from Monocle app. I don't know how to pronounce it. Monocle, and all the content will be on the website, on your Drupal website. So if you look here, all my notes are here, all my check-ins are here, all my photos, my replies, my likes, my repost, my issues. So everything is on my website. So if I check in, I can check in on my website, and I can also post it on Twitter if I want to. So this is amazing. Similarly, if I'm replying to someone on Twitter, I don't open Twitter at all. If I'm liking something on Twitter, I don't do it on Twitter. I do it on my website, and everything is on my website. So if tomorrow, let us say, Twitter disappears, I still have my site with me. Of course, you have to take backups, but you get the idea. So if you want to learn how to configure Indieweb, try to do it yourself. But I do have a lot of videos, and especially if you are on Drupal, I think you should. And that is all I wanted to talk about in this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new today. Thank you very much. Bye bye.